sure he's like fully aware of what the two of you have done, accomplished, and
so yeah, he kind of grew up in it, so he doesn't know
any different.
You know, like he gets to meet these cool people, and it's like Justin Bieber was one of our neighbors in our house in Idaho. We have a house up in Idaho, and like Bieber would come over, and it's like he doesn't get it. I'm like, dude, this is like awesome. Major. He's like one of the biggest rock stars, you know. Adam Levine, we're friends. Like, it's just like, oh, the Levines are here, Dad. Like, it's crazy,
it's
you
just
know.
Normal.
I mean, it's for him. It's just kind of the way
everyday life.
Is,
What's Justin Bieber like as a neighbor?
The greatest guy ever.
Yeah.
Like the nicest guy. So good with Duke. Like, I love that kid. He's not a kid anymore.
Right.
But love him. Like, just so impressed with the way he's turned his life around. And just a great guy.
About to have his own kid.
Yeah, I'm happy for him.
Yeah, that's really exciting.
Yeah, he's phenomenal guy. Here.
Yeah, very exciting things going on. Brand new podcast.
Yes.
Dollar Bill.
Dollar Bill.
I listened to the episode that you had with Howie Mandel. It's really fantastic.
Isn't it great?
It really is. Yeah. It was such a fascinating and fun conversation that the two of you had. But what was it? Why did you want to start this particular podcast?
You know, a bunch of my buddies would always call me, like Jason Kennedy and Taylor Lautner and all these guys, and they'd be like, hey, thinking about leasing this car. It's $2,200. I'm like, Jason, are you out of your mind? Like, absolutely not.
Don't do it.
Know, so, and then over the years, it just kind of more and more people would call, and I just thought, what a great idea to just have guests on, learn their financial journey, learn their relationship with money. And I wanted to create something that can help people save more dollars, you know, stretch the dollar, and then earn more dollars. You know, like how can you hustle and get more money coming in? So it all kind of came together, and you know, I have celebrities on. I also have people who are struggling and learning about their mistakes and how they were able to recover and their path forward, and just a lot of great takeaways. And it's for everyone. It's not someone who's starting a business necessarily, or someone who's has an MBA. Yeah, so we wanted to create something that's for everyone. You know, not speaking in this business school jargon. It's, you can watch it and you can have real takeaway. And the one that we just did with Howie, he brought up a great point. He says, Bill, what are the first two letters of nothing? And I said, N-O. And he says, exactly. When you say no, you get nothing. So now I tell my son this, like, hey, Duke, if you say no to everything, you're going to wind up with nothing. You got to try things. You got to be willing to fail. You got to be willing to make mistakes. And that's what I loved about that interview with Howie. He's still hustling. He's rich.
Yeah, right.
He's got an airplane. Like, he's rich.
Yeah, but I love that he still is like, when I go to the store and if I see something that's expensive, I'm not going to pay for it. I still think that's expensive because the value of the dollar is still there for him.
Still there. Yeah. And that's the thing. You can't lose that. Right? You can't forget where you came from. You can't get comfortable with money. It's easy to be poor. It's hard to have wealth, right? Because it takes, it takes a lot of knowledge and expertise, and you have to really protect it.